everybody. I'm Mario Linares. I'm broadcasting from Cabo Frio, and I'm in direct contact with Dr. Florian Kongoli. He's right now at Boteco 28, the highest bar or restaurant in the metropolis, the beautiful city of Sao Paulo, the capital of the state of Sao Paulo. And I would like to welcome Dr. Florian Kongoli. Good evening, Dr. Florian Kongoli. How are you?
Good evening, Mario, how are you?
Much better
How was
now.
your
What a beautiful place you are. Tell us a
yes?
little bit about
How was
this.
your trip to Capo Frio?
Oh, it was fantastic. Fantastic. Great weather here. The sunset was beautiful. It was really worth it. I invite everybody to come to this beautiful city whenever you're coming to Brazil, especially we're a
Yes,
3 hour drive from Rio de Janeiro. Beautiful scenery. Next time you come here, I'm going to bring you around.
sure, with pleasure. Here we
And tell
have
me a little bit
another.
about Boteco 28.
Is the highest restaurant in São Paulo. It's a very, it's a mix of art and science in various directions. It is in the 28th floor at
Hmm.
Farol Santander, and you
Hmm.
can see that what is interesting here, you see there are double deck windows,
Yeah.
and there are some very small windows in the bottom. Basically, you have Sao Paulo under your feet while
Wow.
eating.
Yeah, exactly.
Look,
So
look at that.
it's a different angle for sure.
Yes, you have Sao Paulo under your feet here
Wow.
while eating.
I can even imagine Frank Sinatra. I've got you. Yes, under my feet. Yeah, something like this. But beautiful. And as you said, 28th floor, right? The tallest.
28 floors, and you see bricks again.
Yeah,
Uh,
this is fantastic.
Farol Santander, it's an enforced concrete, but we are on 28th floor, and you see bricks,
Yeah, you usually would
bricks,
see like
real
you
bricks.
wouldn't
That
see
mix
you
of
wouldn't see
art and
bricks, right?
science.
You
Well, not
mentioned
in the
that
high
this was
scrapers,
the
not that.
for many years it was the tallest skyscraper in South America, right? You mentioned to me
Yes,
earlier.
it's the tallest. It is the tallest in South America, and has been the tallest in the world until 1960 something, as long as enforced concrete is concerned. So this
I
is the,
see. Wow.
this is another window here. So you have São Paulo at the level of your feet. You have São Paulo under your feet, literally while eating.
Yes, it's like you're flying,
There's a
right?
bit of exactly, there's a bit of reflection because of the light inside, but you can imagine that what it is. You have literally,
Oh,
you
totally.
know,
It's a great view. And so you're eating. You look at your left, you see walls. You look under, you see Sao Paulo, and there are windows on the top also, right? I can see.
exactly. Yes, there are double windows on the
Yeah.
top and under your feet. So it's a
Yes.
high skyscraper, the
And what
highest
about and
in
what
Sao
about?
Paulo, with bricks, with bricks.
Yeah, this is impressive. This is impressive.
This is where we are. This is where we are. We are
Uh-huh.
somewhere in this level.
Well, this
We
looks like
should,
the
we
Empire
should,
State Building.
yeah, we should be somewhere here.
I see. Move back a little bit to see so
Yeah,
we can see the building. Just a second.
yeah.
It resembles the Empire State Building, as you said, right?
Yes, it is very similar. It's very similar. Very similar. It's Art Deco. It's Art Deco.
Oh, the style is Art Deco. Wow, interesting. It was
So it's a Art
wow.
Deco style. And then you have
If you
the
show
flag
somebody
of,
this picture, he would think he would be in New York for sure.
yes, very
Look
similar.
at this.
Very similar. Except that the flag on top is the flag of São Paulo state.
Oh, not the flag of Brazil, the flag of Sao Paulo. Interesting.
No, it's the flag of São Paulo state. So this is where we are. Again, I'm pointing where we are here. We are at the 28th floor. It is 31st floor. We are almost here,
I see.
somewhere.
For our viewers, Dr. Florian, you spent a good time in this building today, right?
It's impressive. To tell the
It's
truth, I
impressive.
am impressed.
We didn't show
Well,
it
the
live
level,
because we didn't show it live because the internet connection didn't allow us to do that. It was very weak, but we are surely going to get like the best of it on a further show, and we're going to
yes, we
prepare
have it.
like
We have already. I did it. It's a
yeah.
perfect. I was really impressed. Why? Because there are the concentration of mix
Mhm.
of art and science in this building is incredible.
As you say,
You will
one
see it.
plus one with science, art with science.
Well, I don't want to say it now, but I proposed during one of those recordings that this building made me to rethink that definition. I was saying probably I should modify that.
Oh
Let's see
yeah.
how the time will. But I was thinking that now should be 1 plus 1 equals 10. After I saw Farol
So
Santander,
wow. So
and
it must have
probably
been
you'll give
impressive.
me.
It
It
must have
is
been
impressive,
impressive.
and I was really impressed. Then you'll see
And
probably, and you'll
something to
and I leave
impress
it
you
up to
has to
you.
be big. Something to impress you must be big for sure.
Well, what is impressive is, again, within our border boundaries of our program, the integration of science and art. So the science is given in an artistic way, and the art is given in a scientific way.
I see.
Yeah, and also this used to be a bank, and the technology is used to also to show the history of the history of the bank since the beginning. I'm not going further to this. That's a secret for the next
Yeah, let's not
next
let's
show.
not
But
don't
it
don't give
is
don't give us
magnificent.
any spoilers. Yes.
Yes, we have all sort of wines here. You can see.
Yeah. Well, this is a fine restaurant, like Nouvelle
Yes,
Cuisine, right?
yeah. It's different. It's not a traditional restaurant, but it's unique, as it is unique, the highest in São Paulo, with the windows in the bottom of your feet. You see,
So these are
you see
these are
the
the
different
highest
angle.
these are the
Look at
highest
this.
bottles in Sao Paulo, right?
This is the highest one.
The
This
highest
this is
bottles. Wow, beautiful that.
yes.
There's a couple talking that the restaurant. I thought the restaurant would be closed already, but they are
Oh no, the restaurant just closed.
just
Uh,
closed.
the lady you see there,
Uh huh.
the lady you see there is the owner and the chef at
Oh,
the same time.
interesting. Can we talk to her?
Sure, you can talk to her. Yes.
Yeah. So
So
go there.
we're gonna go to her table.
Okay.
She told me she is the owner and the chef at the same time, and
Interesting.
and she also told me that she was trained by the most famous chef in Sao Paulo, whose name I forgot. What's his name? Can you repeat?
Alex Atala. He's very
Alex
famous.
Santala. She is trained by Alex
Atala.
Santala.
No, Atala.
Antala?
No, Atala.
Atala.
Yes,
Alex
yes.
Atala.
Yeah, he's Michelin. He's Michelin.
Yeah.
He's the Michelin guide.
Yeah. So after she was trained by him, she came
Mhm.
and bought and opened here this restaurant here, and she is the same time owner and the chef of the restaurant.
Wow. Why don't you
So
invite her for a talk? Let's have a talk
yeah,
with her.
sure. I'm gonna invite her for a talk. We can sit there. She's there with her. She's from Minas. She's from Belo Horizonte, where I'm going tomorrow. And her friend is from Switzerland. We are from
Well,
Canada, and you are in Rio. We are in São Paulo.
I love that
Too
spot by
much to
the
speak
window
about
there. Why don't you
everywhere.
guys sit there while we sit there? Put
Yeah,
the
sure.
camera and have a
Probably. Let's
conversation.
have a seat. Let's have a seat there. Sure, we're gonna sit it. There's a good suggestion from you, Marco. Mario.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just leave the. Just a reminder, Florian changed my name to Marco 3 times because he spent the whole
Yeah,
day with Marco.
with Marcos.
So Marco and Mario, yes,
Yes, very
it's
similar.
very
Mario, Mario, Mario. I'll not forget.
Mario,
Mario,
Italian,
Mario, Mario, Mario,
Italiano.
not Marcos.
Yes,
Marcos
Marcus.
is the technical
Marcus is
guy.
the
Is the technical.
representative of Flogen technology in Brazil, right?
Exactly,
So it mix
exactly.
up.
So that's
It's the
the difference.
altitude. It's the height is getting
Yes,
less
the altitude
oxygen.
is exactly less oxygen is changing my excellent. So let's
Wow, this looks beautiful.
we
This is the perfect spot for an interview, Dr. Florian. I think you will
yeah.
hardly ever have another chance to have a better scenario.
Okay, please.
No, no,
So
no.
here
Change, Florian. Change. You sit on the other side. It's better.
I'm not following again. What to change?
No, ask her to sit across where she is.
Okay, you sit there. She's asking. He's
Yeah,
asking
yeah.
to sit there.
She and her friend. Where's her friend?
Yeah, please go there. Also, so we have the whole world here.
Wow, this is perfect. What a great surprise, Dr. Florian. No,
No,
tell
you
him to
can sit
sit
there.
next to her. Tell him to sit next to her. Yeah, exactly. And you sit across. And Florian, if I may suggest, yeah, that's it. Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So
Yes. Put it closer to them. Yeah. Put the microphone closer to them.
yes.
There, there. Ask her to introduce herself.
So he's asking to introduce yourself.
Okay.
Mario, I'm Mario, is our colleague. He's broadcasting from Rio de Janeiro. Well, actually, he is from Rio de Janeiro, but he's traveled to Cabo Frio today. He just
But
arrived
it's in the
there,
state of
and
Rio.
he's broadcasting from there. So Mario Linares, and then he's asking you to introduce yourself.
Okay. I'm
You can look sometimes at the camera, also look at
okay.
me.
Okay. I'm Maíra, and I'm chef here. My restaurant's open have 1 month, and I work together with Santander Bank. And our interest is to talk about more Brazilian culture, Brazilian food, about cachaça, caipirinha.
Yeah, she offered me
So this,
cachaça and
ask her to speak
caipirinha
up a
when I.
little bit, Florian. Ask her
You
to
have
speak
to
up a
raise
little.
a little bit the voice,
Oh my God.
increase the voice.
Okay. It's better?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, now it's
I
good. Now it's good.
it's better. Good. Okay.
Okay. To start again?
Yes. No, it's
No,
okay.
it's
You
okay.
continue.
It's okay. Just keep talking.
No, but just to put her, she offered me cachaça and caipirinha when I came here, and
Oh,
I told
that's why
her
you're
I'm sorry,
changing my name.
I'm driving.
That's why you're changing my name because of the cachaça and
Yeah,
the
no,
caipirinha.
I'm driving. I didn't get any.
Okay. So you should. But you're driving. You can't.
In Boteco do 28, you have to drink good cachaça, the best cachaça in the
Yeah,
world.
they have the best cachaça in the world. She's saying. She told
Yeah,
me previously
and I
also.
recommend you, Dr. Florian. After you taste the caipirinha, you're going to love it. You won't drink
Yes.
anything else. Better
Well,
than
you
whiskey.
come here and drive for me.
Yeah, better. I didn't know you were driving. I'm sorry. I thought you had got that. Then don't
Uh,
drink and drive. Sorry.
and in Brazil, as you know, is 0%
Yeah,
severity. It's not
zero.
0.08 like in North America. It's 0.000.
Yeah, but okay.
So she you can introduce herself. I mean, she just as I said, she was trained by one of the most famous chefs in São Paulo, and then she opened this restaurant here in cooperation with Santander Bank, correct?
All right.
How the bank help you?
Because here is the cultural place, and I came to show what Brazilian have about food, like to sell food and to show what Brazil have about culture, food, about cachaça, and they invited me to come here,
Mhm.
and I'm very happy because I can show what Brazil is, and Brazilian people like. It's
Yes.
to drink caipirinha and everything
This is good.
about food.
Yeah,
And
but you know, yes, Mario.
where's her friend from? Well, ask him to introduce
Yes,
himself too.
he's asking to introduce yourself. You can introduce yourself. Yes.
Yeah, so I'm Yuri. I come from Switzerland. I'm also a head chef from
You are also a head chef.
also head chef
Oh,
from
we have two
Switzerland.
chefs here, Marcos.
What a Mario! Mario!
Mario, sorry, sorry, sorry.
Oh, it's
Sorry,
lack of
sorry, sorry,
caipirinha,
Mario,
Florian.
Mario,
If you
Mario,
if you drink
Mario, Mario,
caipirinha, we will
Mario.
not change my name again.
Mario, 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 Mario. So we
Okay,
have two chefs here. By the way,
excellent.
it's not.
Are they
Wait,
going
wait,
to
wait, wait.
cook for us?
Just one small correction. Sometimes I say to Marcos Mario, so it's not only
I
you.
know that. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding because this is a very common
Okay.
mistake. Well, are they going? I want to suggest during the talk. Yes, we have all night here. During the talk, you should suggest them to prepare something for us. We are not going to be
Yeah, they are
able to
preparing
eat.
already something. Yes, they are preparing something. We have two chefs, so we should be the best. We are at the highest point in São Paulo, and
Uh
we have
huh.
two chefs trained by the
This is
most
art and
famous
this is
chefs.
science.
I don't know where can you find this.
Tell both chefs that cooking is almost like alchemy. You transform raw material into art, into life.
Exactly, raw materials into life. Two chefs here. So you are a chef in Switzerland, correct?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay. Well, what city in Switzerland?
Zurich.
Zurich.
Yeah,
Okay, Zurich.
Zurich.
Okay, okay. So Zurich, and then so Zurich is German, French,
It's the
both.
German part for
German
Switzerland.
part, yeah, German, yeah, part. So we have
Florian,
from Switzerland, German part. We have a Brazilian, which is not she is not from São Paulo. She is from Minas. She is from Belo, and she is working here, trained by a São Paulo chef. And we have both chefs here, and I'm here. You are not here, so I guess I
unfortunately
enjoy
not.
something from both chefs.
I feel a good envy from you. Serious. Like I say, wow, what an opportunity. Tell them that next time I go to Sao Paulo, I will stop by for sure.
Okay, he's saying that next time he's come to São Paulo, he's gonna stop here.
Ah,
So
and don't come driving, please.
I won't drive. Tell her. I
Just be
won't
my
drive.
neighbor.
actually, he told me do not drive,
Yeah.
and I drove. Like I should have taken a taxi, but anyway, I had the car, so because we used it for our work, so and that's why I used the car. But that's an error, Mario.
Oh, thank you very much. But well, this view is magnificent. I'm talking to you guys, but I'm really in love with this view. This is
You
the
have
VIP
you
spot, I
have
think.
basically São Paulo under your feet. Everything is below.
Yes. Uh,
So tell us something. Why? So you're in Belo Horizonte before?
Why I came here?
Yeah, you're cooking. You're a chef in Belo Horizonte, or you became a
I
chef
was
here?
very young, very young there. Then, my family lives in a farm there, near the resort. And I just stayed there. And
You raise a little
my
bit the voice. Yes, yeah.
okay, my when I had 18 years, I started to study engineer, but I didn't finish.
Engineering.
But I
She
didn't,
started
yeah,
engineering.
but I
so you
didn't
see, there is a
finish.
relation between engineering and gastronomy.
No, well, our program is art of science, but we have another program, artists of science. So we bring together science and art. So basically, we uh, try to elevate the importance of science and engineers. I'm engineers and I'm scientists. So she's half of a scientist and she's a cook. Good. Okay. What other chemistry we have here? Continue.
So, but I love to cook, and I didn't finish, but I studied
Why you
mechanical.
didn't finish?
Um, because I love to cook, and I looking for a good profession because in Brazil it's difficult to be a cook here.
Why? Many competition.
Yes, and you have a position like an engineer, and you haven't in a position like a cook. So My family about pressure. Uh, for that reason, I started to study
Mechanical engineer.
mechanical engineer.
Where?
Florian, let me interrupt just a second.
Cefet.
Let me interrupt just a second, Florian.
Okay.
Ask her to
Yes,
hold the microphone. So the audio
okay.
went down. Ask her to hold the
Okay.
microphone.
You can keep this in your hand.
Okay. So,
Get it close to her mouth. Get it close to her mouth.
Get closer a little bit. Yeah.
okay. But I love to cook, and I
Better.
didn't finish, and I decided, no, I will defend my what I want, and I want to cook. For that reason, I came study gastronomy and start to cook. For that reason,
And then you came to São Paulo.
yes, I came to São Paulo. After that, I live in Istanbul for 2 years.
Yes, she has been also in Istanbul for 2 years studying
Wow.
Studying cooking.
cooking. That's why she also knows very well English.
And after that, I came and start my life here along
In São Paulo
in São Paulo.
after Istanbul.
After Istanbul. And today, after that, I work with Alexa Tala. He's a good chef here. He works with Brazilian food. And after that, I work with Korean food. And now I'm here cooking for myself.
No,
with
she's
my
the
team.
chef.
Yeah.
So she is from Belo. Went to Turkey. She learned Turkish. She mentioned me some word in Turkish. I didn't. I don't. I used to remember all some words that when I was there. And then she came to São Paulo, studied for chef, studied in Turkey as a chef, and then here one of the best chefs in São Paulo. And now she's the owner and the chef of her own restaurant. What about you? Something?
Me?
Yeah, in Zurich.
Yeah, my apprenticeship was also in a normal restaurant with a lot of wedding, birthday, and then I go in a Michelin star restaurant, 2 Michelin star restaurants
Where?
also in Zurich.
Okay.
Yeah, then Zurich have a lot of gastronomy. This city of Switzerland with the most restaurant and hotels. And I was there in the Michelin restaurant, and then I was.
You started yourself. A
No,
restaurant.
so I was a chef.
You were the chef there.
I
You
was
were
a
a chef
chef
there.
in
Okay.
Michelin star
Okay.
restaurant.
Okay.
And then I was 24. I want to go further. Then my old chef called me to make a head chef in his restaurant. Then was I with 24. I was a head chef in a restaurant, a big famous restaurant in Zurich. And now I working there for 4 years. And I help there sometimes by the Epicure, by the Dolce brand. There is they're going 10 different head chef of the Michelin star restaurant going there for helping. I always every year for 1 week there for helping. And now I'm beginning for a school for make a own restaurant in Zurich. And we are in a group for the Living Circle. It's me. The Living Circle is a group for the best hotels and the best restaurants for Switzerland. And now we are also in this group inside
And you are here in Sao Paulo
for holidays.
for holidays, not for cooking, not
No,
for
only for holidays.
only for holidays. Okay, so different from us. We are working.
No,
So
I
this
have
is
now holidays.
yeah.
Enough working the last year, and now I have 1 month free. Then I go.
So you're gonna stay 1 month free here?
3 weeks.
3 weeks. Good.
Yeah.
So
And I
you
learn a little bit the Brazilian food,
in Brazilian food.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is what I was thinking. What who have you tried your specialties of each other? Who is the best in cooking?
Please,
No. This is
There's different. There are
totally
different ways.
It's
There are
what
different.
type of food that you love,
You know.
You cannot say that this chef is better than the other chef.
No, I know it's
The
different.
chef is the artist, and you can never do it for everybody perfect. Everybody have a total different taste.
So the chef is an artist.
Yeah.
There is some.
And a scientist too. It's an
Yes,
alchemist.
Mario is saying it's also a scientist because It's kind of
It's
chemistry. You have to
alchemy.
cook.
Alchemy.
Cooking is alchemy. You have to bring things together, and there is a chemical reaction when you cook, right?
Exactly.
So you have to manage the temperature.
The
You
temperature.
have to manage the mixing. You have to
The
choose
pressure.
what kind of raw materials you have to choose,
Exactly.
and the pressure sometimes. So this is what we do. We make
The
our
pH.
program is art
The
of
pH of
science,
food. The pH of food
and
makes the
also
whole difference.
Mario is saying the pH of food that you makes a big difference. So basically, you're saying art, but actually, it is also science. Actually, our specialty is we deal with big reactors, and in big reactors, we do the same thing. We have to control the temperature, have to control the ingredient, we have to control the input, we have to control the output. So it's a kind of cooking, but at a different level.
Yeah, exactly.
Those reactors are
So
like big melting pots, right?
a big melting pot, Mario says. So that's what it is. So this is one. The size is different. Well, cooking doesn't have control system that we have in the big reactors, by the way. But this is our specialty. So actually, you are artist, but also you are a kind of scientist also.
Yeah,
Now, when sometimes when we want to simplify the work of reactors, we say it's just like cooking. That's just like cooking. But cooking, you feel it's much easier because you feel, you smell. It's not the same with the big reactors. You don't have that luxury.
yeah. Can you not to taste it?
You cannot taste it.
Not can taste it, but it's maybe not to
Exactly. You cannot taste it. You have to predict it, and this is our specialty. We predict, but that's a different story. And then these control techniques are missing in cooking, by the way. So we should think about that. But that's a different thing. So well, if so, she invited you to come here. Do you have any? If you don't like anything in her cooking, you tell her, or she's gonna tell you if you cook for her. It's different specialties.
It's difficult
I
to
mean,
say.
Switzerland cooking is completely different from Brazilian cooking. That I
Yeah,
guarantee.
that's a
I know
different
both.
thing. Yeah,
I've been several times in Switzerland. I've been many times in Brazil. Well, Brazil is too
Florian,
big.
Florian, just
You
interrupt a
we
second.
cannot say yes, Mario.
Yes, you should say hello to Dr. Wurtrich. That is
Okay,
from
British.
Zurich, isn't he?
Swiss
Kurt
Zurich
Wurtrich.
from the well.
The
Yeah,
Nope.
Zurich. Yeah.
You're talking about chemistry, Switzerland, and I met him through you in Rio de Janeiro at SIPS, right?
Yeah, exactly.
One of the
He's
many
saying that.
Nobel prizes that have been to SIPS.
Yeah. Uh, just to put you in the context, we organize every year big scientific conferences, and we have many Nobel laureates. And in 2018, we did the big conference of sustainability we did in Rio de Janeiro. And then we have one of our 7 Nobel Prize winners coming, and one of them is from Zurich. It's
Kurt
Udrich.
Wurtrich.
Udrich.
Italy.
Yeah.
Udrich. We were joking because of the spelling of the name, but it's Udrich. Udrich.
Italy.
Yeah, he's a Nobel laureate in chemistry from Switzerland, and he will be in the next meeting we have. And he's a chemist, but he loves the food of. He loves, by the way, to come always so frequently in Rio de Janeiro. Not so much here, but I don't know. Probably has been here, but this he loved the cooking of Brazil, Rio de Janeiro cooking, because Brazil is too long, is too big. You know, Minas cooking is completely different from São Paulo. Is you know the south of Brazil is completely different from São Paulo, from Minas, and you know. And there is, by the way, it's a joke in Minas. I don't know. She knows Mario. I don't know. You know the joke. I
Which
learned
one?
this. I heard this from Marcos. I've heard from Marcos to tell to Mario and to tell to them. He said, okay, somebody was asking a Minas guy, what
Yeah.
is the best thing you like in life? And I need only 3, he said, to tell me 3 of the best things you like in your life. He said he thought in the beginning. He said, first one, cheese. Uh, Wait, no. Cheese. What about the second? He thought and said cheese. And the third one, the guy was impatient. I told him, I guess you're going to say your wife. He said, the third one, cheese. So the three things
The
that
three,
the Minas guy
the
liked
three
was
favorite things are cheese.
cheese.
Yeah.
Life was not even in the third position. Wife.
Yeah. Why?
Because Minas Gerais has so many kind of cheese.
Oh, it's fantastic.
And they are mad about cheese.
And a curiosity, Dr. Florian, a curiosity. Due to sanitary laws in Brazil, yes, it's very difficult to transport food from one state to the other.
Exactly.
It's easier to import. So in Rio de Janeiro, it's easier to eat Swiss cheese than Minas cheese from Minas.
He's saying something interesting because of the laws between different states in Brazil. In Rio de Janeiro, it's much easier to import Swiss cheese than to have Minas cheese, because they do. It's very complicated to import Minas cheese in different parts of Brazil. So it's very
no, not Minas, from one state to the other.
From the one state to the other, generally, he's saying. But so, do you have Minas cheese, for example, here?
No, I don't.
Yeah, she doesn't have Minas cheese here.
Yeah, but Swiss cheese she can get.
Swiss cheese? Do you have Swiss cheese? Of course not.
No, but in Sao Paulo, I mean, it's easier to get.
I showed him because in 2016 we won championship with this cheese here from Sao Paulo in the world.
Okay, now cheese, because Switzerland is known for cheese. Which one? Which one is the best cheese? Minas. The first time she's being modest, because when you speak about, anytime you say that I'm going to go to Belo, is the best state in Brazil.
I love cheese here in Brazil.
Yeah.
But he has a good cheese.
Yeah, one cheese was very good.
Yeah, well, they are different, but I'm joking because this is champion. Minas is champion. Minas Gerais, in one of the biggest states in Brazil, it's known among the others to produce a lot of cheese.
Oh, it's fantastic. You know that sometimes I like to go to Minas only to eat cheese. Her voice is too low, Florian.
Keep it.
This year, Sao Paulo have a good collocation with cheese.
A good what?
Good collocation in championship with cheese.
Oh, championship. No, keep it, please. Championship of cheese, and who in all over Brazil?
São Paulo.
And Sao Paulo. Okay, and then who won in competition?
In the world.
And around the world. What about Swiss cheese?
I don't know, because I know just about Brazilian cheese.
Florian, why don't you show us the kitchen? We didn't see the kitchen.
Well, Mario says, show us the kitchen. Can we go and see the... Mario is Brazilian, Rio de Janeiro. He's Carioca. Carioca. Minas Carioca. No, he's saying...
And tell her I love Minas. Tell her I love Minas.
He's telling that he loves Minas, but in order to try Minas cheese, he has to go to Minas. I mean, to change the state. So he's saying, show us the kitchen. Can you show us the kitchen?
Okay.
Let's go.
Yes, but outside because they are...
No, we are not going inside. Just from the glass. What do you want to see, Mario, in the kitchen?
Oh, just to show, you cannot go in the kitchen because you see the outside. Show inside. Maybe they're cooking something. If they can cook something, I don't know. Or
they're cooking something for sure.
So but show us there cooking.
Yeah, they are cleaning because they have to go and they are cleaning.
Yeah, they are almost. This is already closed. It's 1 hour closed.
So
they are not cooking actually. They are mostly cleaning, or I don't know.
I thought they were cooking something. Okay, because when you passed, I saw people in there.
It's closed basically because Farol Santander closed at 8.
This is a special for us.
This is special for us She's staying here, but well, she also her friend is here, so we are lucky. Yeah. So that's you like to be here compared to Minas?
Yes, I like very much. São Paulo is rich. Here's, how can I say?
Too low, Florian.
Everybody come here. What you want to know, what you want here, you can find in São Paulo. About when we say, if you want something from north, have here. If you want something from south, have here. If you want something
They
from
Switzerland, you have
have
it.
here.
Yeah, you have from Italy,
Canada, have it.
from Italy, Canada, United States. You have everything. I know it was. What's the population? It's about 12 millions, 13 millions.
In the city of Sao Paulo, yes, but the greater Sao Paulo, like 24, the double.
24 million
In the
greater
greater
Sao
Sao
Paulo.
Paulo, greater.
24 million. So
If you
what's
consider
the
greater
population
Sao Paulo, it's
of
the
Switzerland?
largest metropolis in the
8
Western Hemisphere.
million.
Florian,
Yes,
if you it's the
yes.
it's the biggest metropolitan area in the Western Hemisphere.
I mentioned that. Yes, it's the biggest,
Yeah,
and well, actually, even more than Mexico City. I don't know. Mexico City passes
if you
20
consider
million.
the metropolitan area, yes, not the city, the
Not the city.
metropolitan
Okay.
area, like all the cities
Yeah.
surrounding Sao Paulo, because it's so you know if you go to Santo André, you don't notice you change city. It's like you just cross the
Yes.
street.
Yes. Exactly. Yeah.
It's almost like one city.
So this is where we are. I cannot drink. I cannot drink any alcoholic drink. So they
So
can. You can, please. You can.
let's tell them
You
next
take,
time we are in Sao
take
Paulo, Florian.
them here. Please bring it
No,
here. Bring
I
it
only like
because I cannot. No alcohol. No
Florian,
driving.
next time we go to Sao Paulo, me and you, we are going back there and you're going to have caipirinha. You're not going to drive.
Sure. I'm gonna take a taxi. But not this time.
Yes. It's going to be and then, well, I'm impressed. I'm really impressed with that view, man. And this is the only window that was from top to bottom in the restaurant.
No, from top to bottom, this is the only window. Actually, there is one there, but there are a couple of there, but they're not transparent. So here it is the best place you can
The
sit.
best. This is the VIP room, VIP
Yeah,
area.
I guess this is a VIP room. Yes. So 3 weeks. What's your plan? What you are planning to do here? 3 weeks.
I stay here to Saturday, and on Saturday I go to
Too low, Florian. Ask him to hold.
Keep it close though.
Yeah, I stay here to Saturday. On Saturday come more friends from Switzerland here, and then we go together to the south for Brasilia.
Where in the south? Please.
Maragogi.
Maragogi. I've not been there.
Exactly. Maragogi.
Maragogi.
Okay.
And then we stayed there for 2 weeks,
Okay.
and then we go back to Sao Paulo, and then we are 4 or 5 days here in Sao Paulo, and then we go back to.
So most of the time will be in Maragogi.
Yeah.
Maragogi.
Maragogi. I've not been there. Where is that?
A little bit more in the south.
Yeah.
But exactly.
Close to Santa
I don't know.
Catarina.
I'm the first time in Brasilia.
Close to Florianopolis.
No, they're in northern.
Florianopolis is my name. My name is Florian. Florianopolis. I've never been in Florianopolis.
Florian, Maragogi is a beach in Alagoas. It's in the northeast. North to Bahia. North of Bahia.
Yeah. Okay. North of Bahia. So Marius is saying next time we come together in São Paulo, we have to come here with a taxi. That's what he put it in his book.
Oh yeah, I love this restaurant. Serious. I love good restaurants.
He loves his restaurant. He loves everything.
Yeah.
And bricks. We are in the 27th floor, 28th floor. These are real bricks, correct? There are no steel beams. That's original. This is the original bricks.
Yeah, this is impressive.
Yeah. So this is unique. And actually, this build, I am impressed with Farol Santander, for other reason, even the previous stores, previous exhibitions, and the view and everything. It is the highest concentrating mix of science and art I've seen until now in one place, in one skyscraper.
Serious. I,
Yes,
I'm really,
and you'll
I'm
find it out
really,
later why.
I am really curious now
And
because, yeah, I'm really
yeah, well,
curious.
even here you have to cook. They think they are artists, but they never thought that they are scientists. So they now change the idea. They think themselves also as a scientist.
Exactly.
Because engineers, what they do, they measure temperature, measure ingredients, but they cannot taste. You are lucky. You can
Luckily,
taste.
can taste
Good, not
all
good.
day.
Put something
So
else.
gastronomy is
No,
the
no, engineers, when it gets out, it's too late to change. Sometimes it takes 12 hours to see the change. From when you put an ingredient, when you get the product, takes 12 hours. So if you are wrong in the ingredients, it's too late to change.
Sometimes in the kitchen also.
Yeah.
When you
Well,
do
maximum.
something 12 hours long, you put at the beginning something wrong, then
Yeah.
it's after 12
What,
hours
what
also.
takes 12 hours in kitchen?
Sometimes
Slow
a rib. Yes.
Slow cooking what? Give me an example. Just, I'm ignorant.
Okay. Ribs, for example.
Yeah, ribs, yeah.
Ribs
Oh,
can be,
ribs,
yes, can be
12 hours.
12 or maybe 20 hours.
20 hours. And what you could
feijoada
do
takes
wrong
almost
there?
a whole day, Florian, because you have to dip
Yeah,
the beans in the water.
yeah. But what can put wrong?
Yeah,
But
temperature.
you can still during the process you can taste, you can feel, you can smell.
Yeah,
It's a kind of control things.
yeah, you have to control it. You
Yeah,
cannot leave it for 20 hours there and you never to control it.
yeah,
Then
yeah,
sometimes you
yeah,
have to go with the temperature higher or slowly, and then it's difficult.
yeah,
And it's not
yeah,
hard to try or to.
yeah. It's much easier, much easier. It's much easier. The engineers do not have the luxury of smelling,
Yeah,
of
I think
tasting,
so.
and what else? What else, Mario? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not.
So
I'm not. I'm neither a scientist nor a chef. So
he's saying he's nor a scientist or a chef. So he's learning from us. Yeah. But this is to say it's a beautiful, uh, small, unique restaurant, the highest in São Paulo, really. And you saw when we came around, and I think this live will make will incite many people coming here. Everyone coming in São Paulo should come and try. Why? You have São Paulo under your feet. You see here, there is nothing higher than this, if you are able to see.
yeah,
And you
it's
have
incredible. It's
the
incredible.
next most famous chef woman after what's his name? I forgot the name.
Alexa Atala.
Alex, Alex Antala,
Atala. No, Atala.
Alex Atala, Alex Atala.
Yes,
So,
yes.
and then you probably might have some also from some Swiss cuisine here.
Whoa, this is
Probably
fantastic. Today, this live was allow me to say it was very very inspiring. It was very very because it's difficult to think of
he's saying
gastronomy as a science. You could put together gastronomy as science and art in one same thing. So the three things together.
yes.
I would say
He's
one
saying that
plus one plus one.
no. I said well, I'm going to go there. He's saying that for him it's very inspiring this broadcasting because we do it all the time. Why? Because we have a new concept now. It's science, cooking, gastronomy, and what else, Marcus? Mario? Sorry, Mario.
Gastronomy, science, and art all together.
Gastronomy, science, and art. Okay, and it is when I told you that you are also scientists. It's the first time coming to my mind. I never thought this way. In the
Mm-hmm.
industry, always we say, okay, cooking, you feel it, you do it, but we don't have that luxury here. You have to predict. This is our specialty, by the way, in the control system. But we use always cooking as an example that you cannot, it's easy to control. But in the industry, you cannot control so easy because you smell. So and this is the first time I am saying that cooks are kind of scientists because you have to control the time of ingredients, technologists more than scientists, technologists and
Mm-hmm.
engineers than pure scientists. Well, actually, pure scientists when you invent something new as a chef, what do you do? How you come up with something new? By the way,
Something new stuff,
new stuff, new thing.
fantasy, and search
Microphone.
stuff and combination different stuff
Uh,
together.
so he's saying you have to have fantasy.
Fantasy and put different stuff together. You can also make some Asian food and Brazilian food together. And mix it a little bit for your tasting that you like it, and then you become a new dishes.
And how many attempts you have to come with a new dish?
I don't know. Sometimes it's also you make a mistake, and then you say, "Oh fuck, there's a mistake." Then you try it. It's like, "Oh, it's not bad. It's good." And then you have new dishes
With a mistake.
with a mistake. Sometimes, not sometimes.
Well,
Sometimes it's a mistake really.
I'm telling I'm telling you something. In science, is the same. You have a goal to achieve something. You might do a mistake, and you discover something new
Yeah, you make
because
a
of the
shitty
mistake.
code.
Because of the
Penicillin.
mistake.
Penicillin.
Because sorry,
The history of
yeah.
penicillin.
He's mentioning the history of penicillin is similar.
Okay.
Yeah. So you end up you think of something and then you might do an error or by chance serendipity you can discover something else.
Florian, I
So
remember
this
that
happens inside.
Dr. Murad invented Viagra thinking about heart conditions.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, Dr.
Exactly.
Murad, that is every you're going to honor on next sips. He invented
Yes. Yes.
Viagra.
That's it.
The initial thing was not for sexual purposes. It was for cardiac purposes.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, correct, correct. Well, uh, he is mentioning about Farid Murad. He's a Nobel Prize winner. That is, this is he discovered the role of signaling role of nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is in the basis of Viagra and all today, but he didn't. The goal was not to discover that. It was something. The intention in the beginning was to improve
Yeah, for the
heart
blood
diseases.
pressure was it, and then the
Exactly,
heart pressure coming.
exactly.
The
So,
Viagra, that
so
was
that
also
was that to the other. He discovered the signaling of nitric oxide. Nitric oxide today is the base of Viagra, but Viagra is not just sexual purposes today. Viagra is very good for everything. It is for Alzheimer's. It was just recently. You told me, Mario, correct? It
Yeah, I
was
sent
proven
you
that
an
Viagra is
article
good
these
for
days.
Alzheimer. Yes, you
Yeah.
sent me, and it
Uh,
is also for sportists. They take it. To have energy, etc., etc. So this is basically science is cooking, but cooking in a different level. The two chefs here who are learning two things. I never thought this way, and I never thought they are both chefs anyway.
yeah,
So
exactly. This is very inspiring.
exactly,
Serious.
yes, he's saying very inspiring. Really,
One of the best lives so far. Serious.
yeah. Well, okay, if you say it, that's okay with me. So that's what we're saying. You start something new, you intend to do something, but actually you find something else. It's called serendipity in science. Just So, but how many dishes you can create? How easy is to create a new dish? By the way, what about you? How easy it is to create a new dish?
It's not
This
easy.
guy Atala, how many dishes he has?
I don't know. It, how can I say? It's
Yeah.
repertoire. I think. Uh, Here for me it's lovely food.
Yeah.
When something I learned when I was child and I want to reproduce here. And today I can cook here. It's different when you cook something like contemporary food or something like that.
Yeah. And what about on the?
Just 1 minute.
Yes. She's still managing the restaurant. She has a phone call.
Oh, uh,
So I was in Las Vegas last month, and there's a famous chef. What is the name of the famous chef? I forgot. Ramsey
I don't
something.
remember.
Ramsey.
I don't remember.
Yes, Ramsey. What's
But
his?
it's from England.
I know. But he has his name all over Las Vegas. Okay.
Exactly. And he was working by Pierre White. Pierre White was a big head chef
Yeah.
for a long time ago.
Yeah, but I'm a little bit ignorant on chef side, so. But his name is everywhere. Okay. We tried once. They put his name. Actually, he sells his name. But then at the Paris restaurant, that they
I
said,
don't
okay,
remember.
okay,
I don't. Unfortunately, I don't. He even
yeah,
had a bottle of sparkling water called Florian, wasn't it?
no. There's nothing related to that. That's a different story. But no. In Ramsey, what is the other kitchen? Crazy kitchen. What is it called?
Hell's Kitchen.
Health kitchen. Health kitchen. He's involved in that also, or no?
Yeah.
He's involved on that. He is everywhere. Basically, now
I
he's starting to
see.
sell his name. But when we tried one of his food, and then they told us this is his real invention. The others are mostly Ramsey hamburger, Ramsey this, Ramsey this, Ramsey this. So basically, he has his name everywhere. Has he invented all those dishes?
I think so.
You know him, eh? Ramsey?
Yeah.
What's his name exactly? I'm ignorant. I'm the ignorant here. Huh? Sorry. Ramsey or Ramsey? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I never
Aaron
see
Ramsey? No, not Aaron
Also,
Ramsey.
I never see the health kitchen.
He's a very good chef.
I know.
He has
Yeah.
a lot of restaurants was very good where he had
Gordon
Yeah.
Ramsay?
Yeah.
Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay. Gordon Ramsay.
Exactly. But
Yeah, I googled it. I'm not that smart.
Yeah.
this position, you say in your name, you say, look, this burger has my name. So what is come from Gordon Ramsay? I can buy it. Then he's selling.
That's my question to you. Okay, it's one.
Not be everything, but some stuff, of course. Why not?
That's my question to you. So, okay, it's one thing to be a chef. And what does it take to be a famous chef? Is it only cooking or more advertisement?
It's entertainment, cooking, and what you have in your career already. When you have a big career, you have a different restaurant, you have a
Yeah, but
3-star Michelin
before going there,
restaurant, and
what's
then
the
you make
secret?
entertainment.
Before going there, before becoming famous, what you need to do? You
Now
could
look
be
to,
you could be a very
exactly
good
Jamie-
chef.
Look exactly Jamie Oliver. He was 16 and he was already popular. And he made only a cook TV show. And he's always for entertainment. He is a good chef, but it's only entertainment.
So the entertainment made him a good chef, a famous chef, or
More
he.
famous. Yeah. You have also very good chefs. They are perfect cooking. It's very good stuff, but don't make marketing. They don't make interview or like this, and then it's not so popular.
So
You don't know for the whole world this name. But
Yeah.
if this country or this place, everyone know him, then he is the perfect chef.
yes,
But he say,
that's
okay, I want only there,
that's
and I will not make.
that's correct.
My
I agree with that.
entertainment
I agree with that.
Blah blah blah.
So, Mario, we are making famous two chefs tonight. So we have about how many minutes live?
Oh, we've been almost an
Followed-
hour.
Fol-
Almost an hour.
followed
56
always
minutes.
30,000 people around the world, if they are all watching at this time, because they're all over the world. So hopefully next time there'll be famous chefs. The restaurant in Zurich, you have to give us the name of the restaurant, and we know the name of the restaurant here. So hopefully next time will be full here when we come, and you're gonna give us the name of the restaurant. We're gonna put it in YouTube in the description of the live there.
Yeah, we are
But
going to
what?
search. Give us the directions later, and we'll put
Yeah,
directions,
sure.
website,
No problem.
everything
No
in
problem.
the not only
No
on
problem.
Facebook but on YouTube and LinkedIn also.
Everywhere. The what I forgot the question now. It was an important question. Uh, so entertainment and advertisement make you a good chef, correct? You could be a very good chef, but still you are not known.
Depends what you mean. What is a good chef? For me, is a good chef.
Ask him to get the microphone closer.
What you are in a restaurant.
Just a little bit, yeah.
For me, as a good chef, when you are in a good restaurant, you make good stuff. For me, it's not depends on have three Michelin star or one Michelin star. No matter. For me, as a good chef, when you go there and it's a good different food like the other restaurant, and it's different. For me, it's just a good chef. So no matter if he have three Michelin star or no Michelin star or he's famous, he's not famous. This for me don't matter.
So another way of doing the thing. Okay, if you are not really a good chef, but you have big advertisement, do you become famous?
It can happen. Yeah, it can happen. I think as chefs, they don't can cook good, but are
Okay.
famous in the television. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course, yeah.
So
That's
or
happened.
or they hire assistant chefs. They do the
Exactly.
job,
They do
but they are
everything, and
famous.
guys good entertainment, he can good speaking, and the rest make
Dr. Florian, does this happen in science?
I don't think so. Not in science. This doesn't happen in science. Most of the scientists do not. They are just isolated. It's different with me a little bit because we have SIPs and we have Logan Star that is mostly raising the profile of science engineering in the world. But most of the scientists are most isolated. They are not. It's a different world. It's a different. Here there is a big difference, I
I
guess.
see.
You cannot be a famous by well, to a certain degree. If you hire good people and they work for you and they invent for you, but you guide them, still you are good. Still you become famous. But it's a little bit different. A little bit different.
I
It's
see.
it's they're a little two different world. Well, this is a different way, different field of exploring it. But anyway, we have enough tonight with with cooking and
Well,
science together. I never
yeah,
thought about this.
I
Well, I
think
have
this is one of
mentioned
the
cooking during reaction processing and but not in this point of view.
yes. It's impressive. I think it's a very interesting view. And we've reached an hour of live almost 59 minutes.
Yeah, I think.
I think
Yeah, I
it's
think.
time to say I think probably they
Yeah,
want
I
to
think
go
we have
home
to.
because it
Yeah.
closed at 8. It's almost 10 o'clock. It's 9:30
Yes,
now
they're
almost.
staying. They're staying for us. So uh, we finalize with the one what I was thinking. Once in Belgium, in Antwerp, someone invited me in a small restaurant. The guy, he was very famous, a cook. He was cooking himself uh, in front of us, and he had a restaurant for 30 years, and he's changed the name of restaurants about 5 times. And then we asked him, why you changed the name of the restaurant? Oh, change. I won't change. But you don't keep the name like this. It was strange for us. And he cooked in front of us in a perfect way. I have never seen any chef cooking and cutting in a certain way. He, for an hour, he did art in front of us. It was very expensive, the guy that invited me to the restaurant, but it was so.
Is the name.
Oh, I do not remember the name. I don't remember the name. It's long ago, about 5 or 6 years ago. It's a very small restaurant. Has changed his name 5 times. We ask you why change the name? You keep the name. You become famous on it. I do not want to be famous. I want to enjoy this, and we don't want any of those. So this is the other extreme. So Mario, we have to
Yes.
finalize here, and
Okay. Wow. We've noticed
The
this.
staff is leaving.
Yeah.
Yes. you, look at them, Mario. We next year we'll have
Okay. So
two
we'll come back
big
there.
chefs here.
Very good.
One in
Very good.
Switzerland and one in São Paulo.
Very good. Well,
Okay.
I'd like to thank you guys very much. Tell them that it was a pleasure to meet them. And goodbye, Dr. Florian. See you tomorrow.
Goodbye. Have a good night there.
Okay.
Okay then. Okay. Bye bye.